Hey, welcome back, everyone. In this lesson, I want to talk about materials, adding kind of shaders or materials to your fractured object. So we have a wall here that we have fractured, and if I come inside my box object here, um, I set up a Voronoi fracture. And remember, in the last couple of videos I talked about, it assigns this interior and exterior group. So we have these groups to work with. Okay, so after our DOP import here, if I middle mouse click, I'm going to go ahead and lay an unpack. So we can unpack to go ahead and gain access to our geometry. And if I middle mouse click, you can see that we have our inside and outside groups here. Okay, so I can go ahead and lay a material node down here. And a material node allows us to go ahead and assign different materials to different groups. Okay, so we can go ahead and add groups here using this little plus button. We can add as many groups as we want or as many materials as we want, and we can assign groups. So if I drop down, we have all of our pieces, so we can assign individual materials per piece, or we have our inside-outside group. So if I go ahead and hit inside, and then on 2 here, I'm going to go ahead and assign outside. And then I can come up to my material palette here, and I have this inside outside material that I created. The inside is just this white color, outside is this brown color. Okay, so I can come back here, and all these are our principled shaders. And if I come back here, I can go ahead and just assign my material. So I'm going to assign my inside to my inside and my outside to my outside material here. Okay, and then we can visualize this. So now you can see I have my out, and if I go ahead and just play this, you can see that when it breaks apart, we have that interior color and that exterior color. Okay, so that allows us to go ahead and assign some different materials per group there. All right, and again, any kind of things I want to do in my materials, I can do with my principled shader. If I want to add textures, if I want to add displacement, so maybe inside here I want to add some displacement, maybe some noise, given it's more kind of a rocky texture, I can do that as well. Now sometimes one little trick here, you might unpack, and if it's a really complicated piece of geometry, you might get some fracture lines showing through. So you might want to come down and lay down a facet node and turn this cusp polygons on. Okay, so this kind of cleans that up a little bit before you assign a material. All right. Anyway, that's all I wanted to discuss in this lesson. We will see you in the next one.